chance encounter blocked Thor's strongest blow, changing the world's order for millennia. In this world, humans face gods every 1,000 years. Winning ensures survival. With no strong humans left, 2 Valkyries eyed a bald man, humanity's last hope. But Grey asked, "Can we really trust him?" Brunhilde said, "We have no choice. Let him fight the first round." He smiled confidently as Heimdall announced the start of the human god battle. The first human fighter, a mysterious bald man, caused a stir in the stands. He looked confused, wondering how he ended up here instead of the supermarket. Heimdall was surprised. "This ordinary-looking man is humanity's champion." "What? Is there something on my head?" the man asked. Heimdall ignored him as Thor, the thunder god, entered the arena. The man frowned. "Is this guy really a god?" Thor approached, lightning crackling. "This guy's probably done for," thought the crowd. At this moment, no one believed the bald man stood a chance. Thor said, "You seem calm, but your fate is sealed." The man replied, "Nice hair. How do you maintain it?" Watching wonderful videos requires a good device, and it is very cost-effective to turn around the second-hand tablet. My iPad Air 5G cost $2,700, which is more than $1,000 cheaper than the new model. And recently, I bought an iPhone 14 at his house, which is only $2,800, and the system is silky smooth to use. The key is to turn around the digital products on the official page, all of which have undergone multiple rounds of testing, and they support the treasure of 1 year like a new machine, buy second-hand, and go around the right. The battle finally began in earnest, and Thor showed no mercy at all, coming up first, intending to solve the adventure with one blow. Everyone present thought that the adventure was gone, but they were surprised to see that the adventure easily resisted Saul's full blow with only one hand, and he began to gather the power of thunder and lightning. Everyone present knew that Saul was starting to be serious, but they didn't expect this bald man to make Saul so cautious. Thor used all his strength to throw the hammer of Thor in his hand towards the adventure. Looking at the giant hammer that was about to hit him, the adventure actually bent down and easily dodged it. This reaction speed made Saul so angry that he wanted to curse. But who knew that the giant hammer actually had its own tracking function? He turned his head and accelerated towards the adventure. Just when everyone thought that the adventure was lost, he calmly half-crouched and blasted the hammer of Thor with one punch. The people on the platform immediately let out excited shouts, worthy of the man I picked, and sure enough did not disappoint us. The punch of the adventure could have stunned the gods, and a human could shatter the god's weapon with just his fist. But the humans were not happy for long, and Saul's hammer actually recovered automatically and returned to his hands. At this time, Thor finally regarded Chi-Yu as an equal opponent, but Chi-Yu was a little angry at this time because in the battle just now his suit was burned off a corner. Thor took a single arrow step towards the adventure. He was ready to use all his strength to fight the adventure in close quarters, and the adventure was trying to find a place to vent his breath. The Thunderbolt hammer, which contained Thor's full strength, attacked Chi-Yu mercilessly, and Chi-Yu only said 4 words lightly. Serious punch. Suddenly the air in the entire arena began to be compressed, and in an instant there was a deafening explosion. Is it all over? I didn't expect that I would be defeated by a human. When the smoke of the arena cleared, Thor's figure began to blur until it disappeared completely, and the gods present were stunned for a moment, then began to be extremely excited, and they shouted, "After 1,000 years of silence, mankind has finally come up with a decent opponent." The angry master said that this time he would let himself deal with him. After Zeus finished speaking, he turned his head and wanted to intimidate Chi-Yu, but unexpectedly this trick had no effect on Chi-Yu at all. "I underestimated you, human. From now on, I will start playing with you properly." Faced with this opponent who had the same hairstyle as him, Chi-Yu's true nature emerged. "Let me see how much you can endure, human." Zeus finished speaking and approached Chi-Yu, launching his dusk meteor swarm at him. But even with this skill that could throw a punch every 0.0001 seconds, Chi-Yu easily dodged it. Zeus sped up at this point, but to Chi-Yu it seemed like slow motion. Chi-Yu even dodged with graceful dance steps. As Zeus's final kick landed, he finally realized that the person before him was no ordinary human. Seeing the powerful aura emanating from Chi-Yu, the already battle-hungry Zeus went berserk and threw a punch at Chi-Yu in 0.0001 seconds. Not only did Chi-Yu dodge this strike, but he also counterattacked. Zeus then made the attack he would regret the most. "Uncle, did you bump into it yourself?" Chi-Yu's punch directly stunned Zeus for 2.5 minutes. Unexpectedly, Zeus asked Chi-Yu to use more force, which infuriated Chi-Yu. This guy is too despicable. Before he could finish his sentence, he threw a normal punch at Zeus. Zeus was sent flying. "You bastard, are you serious now?" Suddenly, Chi-Yu's expression changed drastically. Zeus endured the punch and slowly stood up. "Kid, use a bit more force." Zeus held nothing back and directly launched his punch beyond time. Time completely stopped at this moment. He couldn't believe that Chi-Yu, an ordinary human, could dodge this punch. But Chi-Yu not only broke free from the control of time, he also subdued Zeus once again with a rising uppercut. "Human, this time you've really angered me." As soon as Zeus finished speaking, his body began to change strangely. It started compressing, and then he actually transformed into Asura form. Although this form can greatly boost strength, it puts enormous strain on the body. What on earth are you doing? Zeus, ignoring Chi-Yu, charged towards him instead. Hit again by Chi-Yu, Zeus didn't fly back as before. Even Chi-Yu's rapid punches were easily dodged by Zeus, leaving after images. Zeus, in this form, used Dusk Meteor Fist, matching Chi-Yu's speed but faster. His punch sent Chi-Yu flying, but Chi-Yu's posture remained unchanged. Now, Zeus's ultimate skill, God's Right Fist in Demon Void form. This punch solidly hit Chi-Yu, sending him plummeting, but the expected outcome didn't occur. Uncle, you okay? It's my turn now. The two then engaged in a final attack. I think you've guessed the outcome. Young man, how do you train? Simple, 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, 10 kilometers run daily, and so on. What, uncle? Want to learn? Hearing this, Zeus lowered his head in shame. I've lost. Did she use human camp win, or was it a complete victory? Humanity can enjoy peace for a millennium. Will a new hero emerge in the next?